Safeties. Jordan Poyer took the podium on the first day announcing that he will not hold in. I thought that was awesome. I don't know whether the Bills planned that or Jordan Poyer asked for that, but for him to stand up there and face the music day one of training camp, I think speaks volumes for who Jordan Poyer is as a person. Same with him not holding out or holding in. I think that speaks volumes for him as a person. His agent, Drew Rosenhaus, was on hand for the first day of practice. Don't think that was a coincidence either. What are your thoughts on the Jordan Poyer situation?
I think that it was a tactically smart move, right? Drew
Mhm.
Rosenhaus isn't stupid. He knows he's there. People are going to be making assumptions for Poyer to go out and just address it day one, nip it in the bud, at least for now, keep the attention on the team and on practice and all those things. Very smart on his part, right? A show of good faith on his part that he was going to do right by the team. Drew Rosenhaus is there to take care of all that business behind closed doors, and we know what kind of agent he is. So for me, making Jordan Poyer's sort of contract situation a
Mhm.
non-story over the first 2 days of camp, it was very smart on his part tactically, I believe. I don't think he lost any leverage, whatever leverage he might
Mhm.
have had. I don't think it was a negative on him at all. I think if anything, it did show the good faith to the Bills that he was going to do that. The culture, as Justin
Yep.
says, and I do think eventually the Bills will do right by him. So, yeah, I'm pretty
Yeah.
happy with how the whole thing played out.
I mean, he's a pro, contract or not. He's going to be motivated this season. Whether he's motivated because he wants to win a Super Bowl and he gets a new contract, or he's motivated for a new contract from another team.
Or he's
He's
motivated because he's annoyed with Tyreek Hill.
yeah, because he's a no Tyreek Hill. You got the generic best off season of my career out of him during that press conference. He knows the playbook in and out. He didn't need to be there in the spring. They even mentioned it with Leslie Frazier. Leslie Frazier was like, honestly, it was kind of good. Like he even said that in training camp this year, they are going to rest Micah Hyde and Jordan Poyer. And you saw it today. Jaquan Johnson was taking first team reps because they want to get Jaquan Johnson, Damar Hamlin, and Josh Thomas more reps. They're like, we can even risk resting these guys. Like they know the system. We can put them on snap counts in training camp. We don't have to worry about them. They'll know what to do. They'll be professionals. They'll be ready week one.
Mhm.
But that leads me to my next question. Like, how does the depth shake out? Because I feel so bad for Josh Thomas. Like, there's just, unless they keep 5 safeties, it seems like there's no path to the roster. Damar Hamlin's a draft pick who they seem high on. Jaquan Johnson's now in year 4. He's been an A special teamer for years. He was the first guy off the bench today to fill in for Poyer. The thing that I asked myself, though, is like, Poyd and Hire are so good, which is great. But like Jaquan Johnson has now developed for 4 years under his rookie contract. His rookie contract is up, and he's never done more than spot started 1 game in a season. Like, does Jaquan Johnson pull the Damar Hamlin route next offseason and just leave for another opportunity anywhere? And if so, do you maybe weigh the fact that Jaquan Johnson's in a contract year when thinking about whether you want to roster Josh Thomas? These are the kind of questions you think about when it's just so settled in the
Well,
first 2 spots. But what are your thoughts on the depth and how that
yeah.
shakes out?
I mean, they did keep Dean Marlowe in a contract year, right?
Mhm.
So, and then he left, obviously. I don't. th- It's gonna take something. I think it's gonna take them keeping a fifth safety for something odd to
Mhm.
happen here. But other than those 4 guys making the team as of right now, right? I think
Mhm.
obviously things could change in camp if um you know, if for some reason Josh Thomas just balls out in camp and makes Jaquan Johnson expendable, that's possible, I guess. Yeah, I think he meant Dean Marlowe.
Yeah, I probably would have spoke there. My bad.
Um, but this is one of those positions where honestly, I don't try to overread it, right? I think it's just going to be those 4 guys, and then
Mhm.
unless they keep a fifth safety, which probably isn't likely, then that's just going to be what happens.